Visiting New York City for the first time? Ah, the Big Apple, the city that never sleeps, a place where dreams are made and opportunities are around every corner. New York City, with its towering skyscrapers, bustling streets, and diverse culture, is a city like no other. But for the uninitiated, this vibrant city can also be a little overwhelming. The hustle and bustle, the fast pace of life, and the sheer magnitude of the city can be a lot to take in. It's easy to get lost in the crowd or even feel a bit out of place. But fear not, we're here to help. We've got you covered with a comprehensive guide that will help you navigate this concrete jungle like a pro. From safety tips to money matters, cultural etiquettes to must-see spots, we will be sharing the inside scoop on how to make your first visit to New York City unforgettable. So, are you ready to take on NYC? Stick around to get the best tips for a memorable and safe first visit to the Big Apple. New York City is more than just skyscrapers and bright lights. It's a vibrant, bustling metropolis where the world's cultures converge, where cuisines collide, and where attractions abound. The city is divided into 5 unique boroughs, each with its own distinct personality and charm. Manhattan, the most densely populated borough, is home to iconic landmarks like Times Square, Central Park, and the Empire State Building. It's a hub of culture, commerce, and entertainment. Then there's Brooklyn, a melting pot of cultures, known for its art scene, hip neighborhoods, and the stunning Brooklyn Bridge. Queens, the largest borough in terms of area, is a food lover's paradise. It boasts a wide array of ethnic cuisines thanks to its diverse population. It's also home to Flushing Meadows Corona Park, the second largest public park in the city. The Bronx, known for the Yankee Stadium and the Bronx Zoo, is a borough steeped in history and culture. It is often credited as the birthplace of hip-hop. Lastly, there's Staten Island, a serene retreat from the city's hustle and bustle, offering natural beauty and historic landmarks. The diversity of New York City extends to its food and attractions. From the hot dogs and pretzels sold on street corners to fine dining establishments, from world-class museums to Broadway shows, there's something for everyone. Getting to know the city is more than just a physical journey. It's about immersing yourself in its culture, understanding its rhythm, and navigating its streets with confidence. This requires research and planning. Knowing what each borough offers helps you decide where to stay, what to do, and where to eat. Use online resources, guidebooks, and city maps to familiarize yourself with subway routes, bus lines, and landmarks. Understanding the city's layout and public transportation system will not only save you time and energy, but also enrich your experience. It's the difference between feeling like a lost tourist and moving around like a local. Remember, a well-planned trip is a trip well enjoyed. Safety first, as they say. And in New York City, it's no different. The city that never sleeps is bustling with energy. But like any other major metropolis, it's essential to keep your wits about you. One of the most important tips is to always stay aware of your surroundings. Whether you're weaving through a crowded market in Chinatown or strolling down the picturesque streets of the Upper East Side, it's crucial to keep an eye out and stay vigilant. This isn't to make you paranoid, but to ensure you're alert and aware, ready to take in all the sights and sounds that make New York so iconic. Next, let's talk about transportation. The yellow cabs of New York are as iconic as the city's skyline, but it's important to ensure you're using registered taxis. An easy way to identify them is by their medallion numbers, prominently displayed on the hood and roof light. Alternatively, you can rely on trusted ride-sharing apps. They provide the convenience of tracking your ride, ensuring safety and accountability. While New York is known for its nightlife, it's advisable to avoid less crowded places late at night. Stick to well-lit areas and don't hesitate to ask for directions if you're unsure of your way. Remember, New Yorkers are known for their helpfulness as much as their hustle. Lastly, consider investing in travel insurance. It might seem like an unnecessary expense, but it can be a lifesaver in case of unexpected incidents. From health emergencies to lost belongings, the right coverage can provide you with peace of mind during your visit. So there you have it, some simple yet effective safety tips to keep in mind while exploring the Big Apple. Remember, the goal isn't to make you overly cautious, but to ensure you can enjoy your visit to the fullest, without unnecessary worries. Keep these safety tips in mind, and you'll have a worry-free visit. In New York City, your money needs to be wisely managed. The city is a vibrant, bustling metropolis, but let's face it, it can also be quite expensive. So how can you experience all the Big Apple has to offer without breaking the bank? Well, let's dive into some budgeting tips. First off, consider using public transportation. New York City has an extensive subway and bus system that can get you just about anywhere you want to go. It's not only cheaper than taxis or ride-sharing services, but it's also a great way to experience the city like a local. Next, take advantage of the city's wealth of free attractions. You can visit the iconic Central Park, walk across the historic Brooklyn Bridge, or browse the eclectic Union Square Green Market, all without spending a dime. Many world-renowned museums also offer pay-what-you-wish admission or free entry on certain days of the week. When it comes to food, New York is a culinary melting pot with many affordable options. You can find delicious food carts on nearly every corner, serving everything from hot dogs to falafel. And don't forget about the city's famous pizza joints, where you can get a slice for just a couple of bucks. In addition, it's important to avoid tourist traps. These are places that charge exorbitant prices for mediocre experiences. Do a bit of research before you go, and when in doubt, follow the locals. They know where to find the best deals and the most authentic experiences. Lastly, while credit and debit cards are widely accepted, it's always a good idea to carry some cash for smaller expenses, like tips or street food. Plus, some smaller establishments or vendors may only accept cash. So, whether you're visiting for a weekend or a month, these tips can help you make the most of your New York City adventure without straining your wallet. After all, being savvy with your budget doesn't mean you have to miss out on the city's incredible experiences. Remember, a dollar saved is a dollar earned. When in New York, do as the New Yorkers do. It's a saying that holds true for any city you visit, but it's particularly relevant in the Big Apple. With its fast-paced lifestyle, diverse population, and unique customs, understanding the local etiquette in New York City is an essential part of experiencing the city to its fullest. So let's talk about some of the most common local etiquette that you should be aware of. First and foremost, New Yorkers are known for their fast-paced walking. This city is always on the move, and you'll need to keep up. If you're strolling, sightseeing, or just need to take a breather, remember not to block the sidewalks. Step aside and let the New Yorkers rush by. New York City is also a city of diversity. It's a melting pot of cultures, ethnicities, and lifestyles. This diversity is a source of pride and strength for the city, and respecting it is crucial. Be open-minded and courteous to everyone you meet, regardless of their background. Tipping is another important aspect of New York City etiquette. Whether you're dining at a restaurant, riding in a taxi, or getting a haircut, it's customary to tip around 15 to 20% of the total bill. It's not just a nice gesture, it's a part of the culture and an essential income for many service workers. Lastly, remember that New York City is a place with a strong sense of community, despite its size and busy nature. Being respectful to the city and its people is very important. Whether you're visiting a park, riding the subway, or exploring a museum, treat the city as you would your own home. Pick up after yourself, be mindful of noise levels, and avoid causing disturbances. New York City is not just a city, it's an experience. And understanding and respecting the local etiquette is part of that experience. So remember, when in New York, do as the New Yorkers do. Embrace the culture and you'll fit right in. So, you're all set to take on New York City. As we've journeyed together through the ins and outs of the Big Apple, remember the key takeaways. Familiarize yourself with the city's layout and public transportation system. It's your compass in navigating this urban jungle. Prioritize safety, always stay vigilant, and keep your belongings close. In the realm of finance, budgeting is king. New York can be pricey, so plan your expenses wisely. Try the street food. It's a delicious way to save. And never forget the importance of cultural etiquette. Respecting local customs and norms is an essential part of being a responsible traveler. Remember, New York City is a vibrant, bustling metropolis filled with diverse cultures and experiences. The city never sleeps, and neither should your sense of adventure. Stay curious, be respectful, and embrace the unexpected. With these tips, your first visit to New York City will surely be a blast. Enjoy your journey.